Hello and welcome to the Cubbears fan report for the 24th of May 2025. I'm here to report on some of the events of this week. I am proud to say that the Cubs won again by a football score, 13-6. They were able to keep Cincinnati from getting an extra point, it seems. So the Cubs keep putting up these football scores and they keep on winning. They are 11 games over 500 in first place by at least 3 games over St. Louis. And they went in to face Cincinnati, and it started off a little slow. And I was concerned that they were going to give that game up. But somehow or another, they found a way to hit some big hits. And they got a grand slam out of Crow Armstrong. And it had to be reviewed. It went off the foul pole, but he was in the perfect position to watch it. He didn't start running until he saw it hit the foul pole. They appealed it or reviewed it, and it stood up as a grand slam. A big grand slam followed by multiple home runs by various people. Got in on the exit. Seiya Suzuki hit his 13th home run, but that wasn't enough. Even though Crow Armstrong hit one in the fourth for 2 runs, that was his 13th homer, but the second home run made it 14. He has had the most home runs since April the 13th, even more than Shohei Ohtani. So, was his name Shohei? No, his name's not Shohei. Even more than Ohtani. I forget his first name. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He's not a Cub, so I don't care. So I'm not going to worry about that. The Cubs are playing again today at 3 o'clock. The winner of last night's game was Chris Flexen. He has been an acquisition from Chicago White Sox, and he has pitched really well. I don't think he's given up a run yet. And the game, another notable guy is Pomerantz, who the Cubs have salvaged from Seattle, and he has pitched really well, giving up no earned runs. But Boyd was not at his best, gave up 4 runs through 4 innings. Green started for Cincinnati. He could throw the ball 100 miles per hour, but that was not a problem for the Cubs, although he did start off really well. The Cubs found a way to get to him. They ended up winning multiple home runs. They came back from a 6-4 deficit with that home run by Crow Armstrong, that grand slam. The bases were loaded, and I think the key thing is a great headfirst slide, avoiding a tag by Nico Horner when the second baseman was trying to initiate a double play. And that made everybody safe, and that ultimately led to a loaded bases situation for Crow Armstrong, who's been moved up to cleanup, and it hasn't intimidated him. I still never expected that. I did not expect a guy like him to be hitting for that much power, although he did have power numbers in the minor leagues. But he's found a way to do it, and he doesn't care how fast you throw it. If you try to throw a down-on-in slider, he's going to golf it out of the park. I mean, he can hit the ball. And I don't know how much of a fluke that is. I figured he'd start chopping the ball and trying to run for hits. And he did get a double, though. I mean, he hit a bloop double, and he was running all the way. That guy's got nothing but hustle, and he's been a great addition for the Cubs. He's putting up most valuable player type numbers. You got to be careful with him. You can't just walk him because he's hitting good, because he will turn that walk into a double. And that's why he's working his way towards the most valuable player. He has taken the league by storm. So this is the Cubbears fan report. And so I want to talk about some of the highlights from the Cubs, from the Bears OTAs, which started this week. Other interesting things that happened. Tyson Bagent and Case Keenum were splitting reps as the backup quarterbacks. Luther Burden has a soft tissue injury and has had trouble staying on the field, but they think that'll get better by training camp. And Kiran Amagaji took first-team reps at left tackle, so that's kind of interesting because they're wondering whether they're going to do Trapilo or Amagaji, but it's good that he's up and able to go to practice. There were absences in practice, but nobody's particularly concerned. It's not like a holdout situation. Kyler Gordon has been absent. Andrew Billings, Terrell Smith, Elijah Hicks, and Zach Pickens, and Ryan Bates. But nobody seems to be real concerned about the absences of these players. The important thing is they get back for the mandatory mini camp, which won't happen for at least a week or a month or 2. I'm not sure when that is. I didn't look that up. But today, the Cubs will play at 3:10 with Colin Ray against Andrew Abbott, who is a left-handed pitcher who's 3-0 with a 1.8 earned run average. The word on the street was that the Reds could hit the ball, but what's been surprising is they had some pitching, except last night. Their pitching just failed and couldn't get more than 4 innings out of their starter. And I'm excited about the Cubs. They're playing first base. The best way to overcome a questionable bullpen is to build a big lead. And the Cubs won by a touchdown, 13-6. And they're getting some good performances from Pomeranz. And Keller found a way out of his inning, even though he got a couple guys on base. So I'm excited. I'm going to watch the Cubs today, and I'm going to go to Las Vegas on Tuesday. I'm going to play in a World Series of Poker. So if you're curious how I'm doing, I will post some highlights on Facebook. But I'm probably not going to brag about if I'm losing, but I will talk about if I'm winning. I like to give good news. Good news catches eyes in post. But please like and subscribe. Support my sponsors, Robin Hood Brewery, which I'm going back to for karaoke on Thursday nights because I don't have to go bowling anymore on Thursday nights. And then the other place that started karaoke is Cream and Sugar, which is downtown in Iuka, Mississippi. So Iuka, Mississippi is a place to be. But the nice thing about the karaoke at Cream and Sugar, they don't serve alcohol. They do more of a Christian-style karaoke because she's religious. The owner of that restaurant is originally from the Chicago area, I think the Kankakee area, and they are Cub fans, and they actually had real Vienna hot dogs with all the fixings like a Chicago-style hot dog, and it was really good. I enjoyed eating there, and you can taste the difference in Vienna sausage, or Vienna. In Vienna, around here, a lot of Mississippians call those Viennas, but it's Vienna sausage, which stands for Vienna, the city. The German pronunciation for Vienna is Wien, and that's where the term Wiener comes from. If you're from Vienna, you're a Wiener, and the term Wiener Schnitzel and Wiener, it's all Americanizations of the name Vienna. But Vienna all-beef hot dogs do taste good, and I could taste the quality of the all-beef hot dogs. This is the Cubbears Fan Report. Please like and subscribe and support my sponsors. Also support Taylor's Place in Burnsville if you happen to be in the area. They do Chicago-style food also, and they have a good steak, and we had steak there last Saturday. It's Saturday, and it's raining now, but you can eat inside if you want to hang out there. But they do have a great steak deal on weekends. You have a great day. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.